Masterfully done, Wayfinder. You've reduced the local loyalists from a horde to a swarm. That should afford us the few minutes we'll require.
Lowering that barrier really kicked the beehive. Are you sure we'll have enough time?
It's only going to get worse, I'm afraid. Besides, the chance we'll even be allowed to speak to the General is slim at best. Should that happen, then yes, I believe we will have more than enough time for Paetha's proposal to be summarily rejected. Possibly even enough to retreat before this place is teeming with loyalists.
Pessimism doesn't suit you, Ramses.
Once you meet Nephis, I think you'll discover my pessimism to be realism. Come, Paetha waits ahead. Be on your guard.
Ah, there you are. Shall we?
Lead the way. What's your plan? Ramses didn't seem too optimistic about Nephis hearing your argument, let alone agreeing with it.
I assure you, that is a gross oversimplification, my lady.
You're right to be concerned. Nephis will not be charmed or deceived. I aim to speak to him general to general, away from the influence of onlookers.
Guards ahead. Loyalists, step aside and we will allow you to live. Join the Lady Paetha's cause and...
You are Paetha's army? Ha! Take this pretty one alive. Kill that ugly creature at his side. Hold them off! The Royal Guard cannot be long in arriving. Feel the fury!
What is your business here? Starting a war, I imagine. Die then, traitor! Rebels, we will deliver your corpses to Eparch himself.
Time to do some real damage. Part of a volcano!
I do not come to offer honeyed words. The truth is all he will hear, and all I will want.
Move no further, and tell us, great lady, what truth is that?
That you all will join us in battle now, or join us in death.
If joining us in death is what you seek, step forward.
Holy sister, we share the same house, as I hope we will share enemies on the battlefield.
Hope is worth little in these times, Paetha, of House Nephis.
General!
General Nephis, you're in danger! It is the great lady who's in danger. I'm surprised you showed your horns here. Speak quickly, before Lambrus takes them as her trophy. I will not have yet another needless death on my conscience.
Your concern is appreciated, General, as always. But I cannot leave until you hear my proposal.
Cannot, or will not. No matter, they're your horns, whether attached to your pretty head or crushed to powder under Epoch's heel. Well, speak, child. Did you expect a private audience in my palace? This is not your uncle's great hall. We have no such comforts here.
No. No, you do not. You have little more than crumbling walls and the weapons in your hands. Walls that keep your enemies out. No. Walls that keep you cowering within, waiting in fear. Until the day Epoch calls your name, drags you from your pitiful home, hauls you to his citadel, bleeding like cattle, spits your bones onto the piled corpses of our brothers and sisters.
How dare they? General, the Loyalists, to arms!
Stand and fight! Wayfinder, Ramses, push them back!
Stand down! Not engage! Will not draw the ire of Epoch!
They'll have to hit them hard.
Stand down, Royal Guard. General! We appear to be at an impasse, and I see you hesitate to press us. Shall we parley?
I have no wish for wanton bloodshed, Majesty.
The barrier breaks, and we arrive to find you already harboring traitors. What is this, if not a provocation to spill blood? General.
Epoch needs no provocation to spill blood. Only thirst.
My lady, let's maintain some decorum. Your Majesty, Lady Paitha is an uninvited guest.
Nefas. Your king and queen know you and our loyal subjects do not seek to upset our delicate truce. We have spared you when we could have done otherwise. We recognize you have stayed your hand today. So, we offer you a deal. Turn the traitor and her creatures over to us, and we leave you to your own devices. Obstruct us in any way. I'm sure you're well aware of the consequences of disappointing your king.
Paitha's presence here is unwanted, even feared.
I'm pleased we agree.
Feared because we all live in terror, at the mercy of the king's whims. Will he punish us, even for happenings out of our control?
Nefas, you overstep.
Uninvited she may be, but Paitha is a guest nonetheless. Labris, it is you who oversteps. I will live in fear no longer. Epoch is not my king. Labris is not my queen. Majesty.
Saka, with me!
Royal Guard, forward. Nefas dies. Anyone who stands with Nefas dies. Spare the rest.
outrun a centaur.
Thank you, General.
For decades, I have protected these people. Your people. Now their blood is on our hands. You left me no choice, and you knew it. Just like your brother, your uncle, they're plotting, scheming, always ending in misery. You owe our people. Your family owes us. Bring us something other than death.
He will calm quickly. If for no other reason, then he sees that we must press our advantage while it still lingers. Soon we move. Be ready, Wayfinder. Labris burns with belief. Her flame will not be easily snuffed.
General, glad to have you on our side.
Aihara, Her Majesty forced the issue. I tried to maintain neutrality, to not provoke Ebark. But it was time. Past time.
She tends to get her way.
So I'm quickly learning. I'm pleased to have you as an arrow in our quiver. Your reputation precedes you.
As does yours. What's your read on this situation?
Labris is in a difficult position. She didn't expect to have to defend herself at Eventide's march. I nearly suffered defeat here once myself during the Fourth Disquiet. It's not a particularly defensible position. If Ebark is aware of the situation, I find it unlikely he would risk exposure. So the one advantage Labris can press is numbers, and she will use them. I have deployed Patha, Arena, and Ramses in a horns formation. Striking from the flanks, we will strike the center. We must breach the defensive perimeter with a frontal assault.
I could outrun a centaur. A brilliant ember! You'll be doing that one for days.
established hiding positions. Beware.
Hurts, doesn't it? Time to do some real damage. Replenishing. I could outrun a centaur. An ancient mountain.
Vertical envelopment. Initiate an airstrike.
Time to do some real damage. Time to do some feel the fury. Hotter than lava. Replenishing. They'll have to hit much harder.
well planned, General.
Well executed, Majesty. Ramses, Arena, Wayfinder, clear these loyalists, and our quarry is cornered.
You'll be doing that one for days.
1,000 storms!
Replenishing.
Is there no limit to your arrogance? You believe yourself savior. You have no idea the commitment required to ensure the survival of our people. The strength of will to do that which needs doing, no matter the cost. I have the strength. Epoch has the strength. You, an upstart demonling with a cast-off traitor fawning at your side. No, you would lead us to extinction. I will not allow it.
You will not allow it. You've always shared Epoch's passion for you. Tell me, Lance, do you also share his appetites?
Which must be done.
Convenient that our survival invariably requires the uncompromising prosperity of the king. No, Lance. I do not believe myself safe. I believe our survival and your prosperity are diametrically opposed. Here, your prosperity ends. Nevis.
Not enough endurance. I could outrun a centaur. don't have enough energy.
Hotter than lava. A swift stream. We'll have to hit much harder. Don't get burned. An ancient mountain. 1,000 storms.
Traitors! Epoch will pick your bones from his teeth.
Execute her,
Hold.
Majesty.
This is the queen of the crypts. The one creature Epoch might truly value. She is worth more to us alive than dead.
She's too dangerous. I trust your judgment.
Kill her. Kill her now.
Paitha.
Aihara, Majesty. She is valuable, and Epoch knows it. This is folly. Every second she lives.
Where you see folly, I see opportunity. Gather our forces. We need an audience. The time comes to reveal our strength. Wayfinder, a moment. Find Tekla at the encampment. She will have contacts throughout the area. We will have an army before this day is done.
I see Her Majesty's plan. It is bolder than I realized, but she is nothing if not bold. If we take this action, we take it with no reservation. Find Tekla the Venerable. Her knowledge will prove invaluable.
You must be the one they call Wayfinder. Paitha sent you, I presume. She has always been clever and headstrong. Tell me, what knowledge have you been sent to wrest from my weary mind, youngling? Once you locate the beacons, Paitha will have the thrones she desires. For good or ill. Let us hope for the former.
it just me, or am I amazing?
Time to do some real damage.
Hotter than lava.
Your actions shape the future of all our peoples. Good luck, we like.
What do you hope to accomplish with this performance?
They need to see that even Eparch's most valued pawn can fall. But also that mercy is given to the vanquished.
This changes nothing! They know the power of their true master. All that you prove to them is your weakness in letting me live.
Save your strength, dear. You'll need it to explain your failure to your king. Children of Nyos, you have no need to cower so. Eparch's power fades with every passing hour. Even his queen has failed to carry out his will. The old world collapses around you, and a new one is being...
She certainly talks the part, does she not? And yet, people always recognize their one true king. I've watched this farce with amusement, but it's time for the jesters to exit the stage. Honestly, did you think you had earned the trust of my Cryptis? Do any of you trust the words of this charlatan? Speak now if you would follow this child in her outburst. I thought not. I will make only one offer. Release my queen and you will go free. Kyria will be spared, and you can live an exile there.
Oh?
No! You cannot compromise with these traitors! Not even for me!
It appears we found the gap in your armor.
You will not use me this way. I see now how I have failed you, my beloved. I have become a weakness for you. But no longer.
Thought a war? You shall have it. Bring your army then. I will devour everything.
What now?
We continue as planned.
You have awoken him now. He will marshal every force he has against you.
Have we been shown mercy until now?
Make light if you must, but learn from this mistake before you bring ruin to my people, to your people. Each of us knew the fire we were marching into. It will take more than his anger to dissuade us now.
Oh, if only all generals could have soldiers like you, Ramses. We are not yet ready. We will probe their defenses and wait for our opportunity. I will call on you then.
The strength he gained from the Queen shouldn't be underestimated. But the greater danger is his wrath. He would care more about killing us than about his own survival. There is nothing that he won't sacrifice for revenge. If we are lucky, he will misstep as a result. But there will be no chance for diplomacy any longer. He will fight to his final breath. Some will, but many will see Labrys' sacrifice as inspiring, as a model of devotion that they too should follow. You cannot truly understand their perspective. They want to believe Epoch is the benevolent leader they've been told. Witnessing martyrdom sets the soul aflame. It will be difficult to put that fire out again. I do not know. Epoch does not lack for courage, but his blood runs hot. It is unlike him to forego a chance at revenge. It concerns me. He has something planned, and we do not know what. We must choose our next moves carefully.
What to do now?
None whatsoever. My hand was forced the moment Paitha came to my door. And the danger Epoch poses to my people has not been lessened since then. Besides, I have been a soldier since your world was young. You will find I am not so easily intimidated. Doubtful, but not impossible. His love for the Queen was genuine, and for her, there's little he wouldn't have done. But the better question is whether Paitha would have accepted it, and that I cannot believe. I've seen the resolve in her eyes. She will sit on the throne of midnight, or she will die trying. no other paths remain.
Well, maybe this could have been avoided if we just killed Labrys right away. But maybe we'd be in the same spot. At the end of the day, we're planning to kill Eparch. Doesn't really matter if he hates us more or less. If anything, we've removed another one of Eparch's generals from the board. That's definitely a positive. I doubt it. We're a resilient bunch, and facing long odds is the nature of our work. Even trapped here, we've heard what Eparch did to our home. Until we have the bastard's head, we won't relent. They're good soldiers, Wayfinder. I'd reckon the best. We won't let you down. It'll certainly confirm some suspicions of his. But maybe he's right. Don't get me wrong. I'm in this until the end. I owe them my life. But maybe the Cryptus are destined to be this way. I don't know. I'm a soldier, not a philosopher. And whether we get more backup just isn't my decision. The general marches to war with the soldiers she's got. If that's just us, then we'll do the best we can.
It does appear that way, doesn't it? Even knowing how fanatically devoted Labrys was, I failed to foresee this outcome. All leaders make mistakes. I hope that this will be only a setback. We will press on regardless. We must. I believe so. When the opportunity arises, there will inevitably be weaknesses, but it may take time to find them. Zekiros has been built up over centuries, both as a symbol of his strength and as a genuine fortress. It won't be easy. Let's hope you're as lucky as everyone believes.
What's wrong?
The situation is tense among our allies. As uncertainty about our next step grows, so too does their anger. I fear that things will worsen without your intervention.
I see. I'll be there as soon as I can. Don't worry, Ramses. We'll resolve this.